Good morning, Mount Carmel area, and welcome to MCA Live. I'm Miranda P. Montini.
And I'm Katie Flynn. Here's today's announcements. Today is Thursday, April 6th, day 2. PSSA testing for 7th and 8th grade continues with English Language Arts. Testing students should report to their homerooms. All students will report to periods 3, 4, 1, 2. Students age 14 years and older that are interested in a part-time job at the Elysburg Gun Club must attend a meeting today at the club off of Route 487 at 7 p.m. There will be a meeting tomorrow in the LGR for students in 11th and 12th grade who plan on applying for LCCC classes next year for the first time. Sign-ups for Field Day Court for sophomore, junior, and seniors are in the high school office until tomorrow. Field Day is set for April 25th. Student Council will have a full-body mandatory meeting tomorrow during homeroom. Any club that would like to host a table for the fun fair on April 13th must contact Miss Michaels or Miss Worley as soon as possible. All of Miss Steyer's band lessons are canceled for this week and next week. All of Miss Roscoe's lessons are still on. Any girl in grades 8 through 11 interested in playing varsity soccer in the fall should sign up in the athletic office. Student Council will host a themed Dress Down Spirit Week next week. The schedule and themes have been posted. Any girls in grades 7 through 11 interested in playing volleyball can pick up a permission form in the athletic office. 2 timekeepers and a total of 5 student workers are needed for home track meets. If interested, contact Coach Ditchy or the athletic office. The Pennsylvania Association of Medical Suppliers annual scholarship worth $1,000 is awarded to an outstanding student who has overcome a physical challenge with the help of home medical equipment. Tomorrow is the deadline to apply. Stop in the guidance office. And here's Miranda with today's news.
Thanks, Katie. The MCA Reading Club is taking the meaning of a donation to a new level. Last Friday, students from the Reading Club, along with advisors Mr. Corey Lombardo and Mrs. Shauna Hayden, visited the elementary school. While there, they showed the kindergarten and first grade classes how to make a beautiful rose craft made out of pipe cleaners and folded paper. As the students worked, they listened to an audio reading of Beauty and the Beast. The kids were excited about the project because the rose is a promise symbol in the story. Many kids also remembered the flower from MCA's recent production of Beauty and the Beast and the new movie version currently in theaters. After the children completed the craft, they were allowed to choose a book or 2 from a donated pile that the Reading Club collected throughout the month of March. The club collected over 650 books, all donated by students, and is planning to send more to the elementary school near the end of May after the books have been completely sorted. This activity helped instill the love of reading, and the older students enjoyed helping the younger students. Great job, Reading Club. The Rotary Award winner for February is senior Sarah Parker, daughter of Kevin and Patty Parker, Coltmunt. She's an editor, anchor, writer, and reporter for MCA Live. Sarah is a Think Big student leader, a captain of the varsity cheerleading team, and the president of the Interact Club and Student Council. Sarah is a previous Elks and Merit Award winner, this year's Homecoming Queen, MCA's Laurel Queen, and is a distinguished honor roll student and a member of the National Honor Society. Some of Sarah's interests include hanging out with family and friends, shopping, and watching movies. Sarah plans to attend Bloomsburg University to major in secondary mathematics education. Congratulations, Sarah. On This Week in History, on April 6, 1841, John Tyler was inaugurated as the 10th President of the United States. During the election of 1840, William Henry Harrison, a Whig candidate for president, chose John Tyler as his running mate. After Harrison's inauguration, he became ill with a cold. This cold eventually worsened, and Harrison died on April 4th, just 1 month into his presidency. He was the first president to die in office, and no one knew for certain who would take over as president. It was eventually decided that John Tyler would take the oath of office and take over as president for the remainder of the term, rather than hold a special election. Tyler took the oath of office and was sworn in 2 days later on April 6th. Tyler's presidency was controversial nonetheless due to his inexperience, and he earned the nickname His Accidency. Tyler's inauguration started the practice of vice presidents taking over if a president died in office, which didn't actually become a law until the 25th Amendment was ratified in 1967. The vocab word of the day is precocious. The students knew all the answers on the difficult calculus test, and her teacher prescribed her as precocious. Stay tuned to find out what precocious means. We'll be right back with Sammy and Sports.
It may be April, but loyal basketball players took the court for a good cause. The annual Interact Club Hoops for Heart tournament took place in March. Students in 9th through 12th grade competed in a basketball tournament to benefit the American Heart Association. 16 teams consisting of 3 players each competed in brackets against one another to see which team would come out on top. The games kicked off at about 8 o'clock and went until noon. The teams battled till the end, but only 2 teams came down to the final match. An all-freshman team of Dylan Pupo, Michael Belichick, and Tommy Reisinger. On the other side of the table was a team made up of solely juniors, Brendan Boris, Matt Ziv, and Donovan James. Both teams played tough in the final championship game, and it was a close one, back and forth the entire time until Dylan Pupo hit the game-winning 3-point shot to put the underdog freshman on top. Not only was this a fun day of activity, but all the proceeds from the event went to the American Heart Association to help their fight to end heart disease. Mount Carmel area students raised $735 for this cause. The Interact Club is advised by Mrs. Jennifer Bittinger. Last night's scores, varsity track hosted Bloomsburg at home, and both teams had a big win. The girls 100-8 over 42, and the boys 102-47. Varsity baseball hosted Warrior Run and lost in extra innings, 10-6. Varsity baseball traveled to South Williamsport and won 7-4. There are no sports tonight, and back to Katie at the news desk.
Thanks, Sammy. If you love macaroni and cheese and pierogies and would like to support a local church, here's the perfect opportunity. Divine Redeemer Parish is hosting a macaroni and cheese and pierogi sale this Friday, April 7th. The sale is from 11 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. in the Divine Mercy Hall. The macaroni and cheese is $6 for a large container, $3 for a small container, and $1 for stewed tomatoes. Pierogies are 75 cents each, or 3 for 2. Eat-in or take-out purchases are available. Make sure to stop at the Divine Mercy Hall tomorrow between 11 and 6:30 to purchase some delicious food while supporting a good cause. The vocab word of the day is precocious. Precocious is an adjective from Latin which means unusually advanced or talented at an early age. The student knew all the answers on the difficult calculus test, and her teacher described her as precocious. And for today's lunch, chicken and waffles, mashed potatoes with gravy, corn, peaches, choice of milk. Tomorrow's breakfast, Dutch waffle, whole grain cereal toast, assorted bagels, chilled jutsu fruit, low-fat milk. That's all the news we have for you today.
Students taking the PSSAs, hang in there.
Because this is the last testing day of this week.
Have a great day, MCA.